The rain is already falling when this story begins. It is not heavy rain, it is soft, slow rain, the kind that makes a quiet sound as it touches the ground and the rooftops and the leaves of the trees. You can imagine it now. You do not need to do anything. You are simply listening. In this small town, the night has fully arrived. The sky is dark but gentle, covered with thick clouds that move slowly, very slowly, across the stars. The rain moves with them, drifting down in an easy, patient way. The streets are calm. There are no cars passing. There are no hurried footsteps. Only the rain and the warm lights glowing softly from windows and street lamps. I am walking through the town, taking my time. There is no place I need to be. There is nothing I need to finish. I am simply here, moving slowly, breathing easily, letting the night be exactly as it is. Each step feels unhurried. The ground is slightly wet, reflecting the light in small, blurry shapes. Yellow light from the lamp stretches across the pavement, shimmering gently with every drop of rain. As I walk, I notice the quiet details. A shop window still glowing, even though it is closed for the night. A bench beneath a tree, darkened by the rain, waiting patiently. A mailbox standing quietly at the corner, listening to the rain, just as I am. Everything feels settled. Everything feels done for the day. The houses along the street are small and close together. Most of the windows are dark now. A few windows glow warmly, curtains pulled halfway, soft light spilling out like a calm breath. Inside those homes, people are resting. Some are already asleep. Some are sitting quietly, perhaps reading or sipping a warm drink. No one is rushing. No one is loud. The town understands that it is time to rest. I slow my steps even more, letting the rhythm of the rain guide me. Drop by drop, step by step, breath by breath. The rain makes a steady sound as it lands on my coat, on the sidewalk, on the leaves overhead. It is a sound that does not ask for attention. It simply exists, constant and soothing. I turn onto a smaller street now. This street is narrower, lined with old trees whose branches stretch gently over the road. The leaves move slightly as the rain passes through them, creating a soft, layered sound. Here the streetlights are farther apart. Between them, the night feels deeper and softer. The shadows are calm, not hiding anything, just resting. I pause for a moment beneath one of the trees. The rain is lighter here, filtered through the leaves. I take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. There is no need to think. There is no need to remember anything from the day. The day has already ended. In this small town, the night holds everything gently. As I continue walking, I notice a familiar house at the end of the street. Its porch light is on, glowing warmly against the rain. The light does not flicker. It stays steady, patient, welcoming. The porch steps are clean and simple. A small chair sits near the door, dry and quiet. A potted plant rests beside it, leaves shining softly with moisture. I walk past without stopping, just noticing, just appreciating how calm it feels. The road curves slightly, leading toward the center of town. There is a small square there, with a clock tower that no longer chimes at night. It rests now, just like everything else. The clock face is lit, its hands moving slowly, marking time without hurry. Time feels wide here. There is plenty of it. The rain continues its gentle work, washing the streets, smoothing the edges of the day. Each sound blends into the next. Nothing stands out, nothing interrupts. I walk across the square, footsteps soft and even. The buildings around it are quiet, their doors closed, their windows dim. A cafe on the corner has left one small light on inside, a golden glow behind the glass. Inside, the tables are empty. The chairs are neatly placed. The floor is clean. Everything is ready for morning, but for now it rests. I pass by slowly, feeling the calm settle deeper with every step. The rain smells fresh, cool, clean. It feels like the town is breathing out, letting go of everything it held during the day. I follow a familiar path now, one that leads toward a quieter neighborhood. The houses here are spaced farther apart. Gardens sit quietly between them, dark and peaceful under the rain. A fence runs along the path, its wood darkened, its shape simple and steady. The path itself is smooth, easy to walk on, guiding me without effort. My steps remain slow. There is no reason to change their pace. The sound of the rain stays constant, wrapping everything in the same gentle rhythm. It is easy to listen to. It is easy to let go. As I walk, my shoulders feel relaxed. My breathing stays slow and natural. The night seems to invite rest with every detail. The town does not expect anything from me. It allows me to simply move, simply notice, simply be. And as I continue walking through this quiet, rain-softened town, the calm stays with me, steady and warm, ready to continue, ready to repeat, ready to carry gently onward, deeper into rest. I keep walking slowly, very slowly, as if each step has all the time it needs. The rain stays gentle. It does not change. It does not hurry. The town feels even quieter now, as if it has settled deeper into the night. The sounds are soft and far apart. The rain, my steps, my breathing. Nothing else asks to be noticed. The path beneath my feet is smooth and familiar. It curves gently, not sharply, guiding me without effort. I let my body follow it naturally, without thinking about where it leads. The houses nearby rest quietly. Their shapes are simple in the darkness. Roof lines, windows, doors, all still. Some windows glow faintly, like small embers, steady and warm. Others are dark, peaceful, already asleep. Curtains hang softly, barely moving. The rain leaves thin lines on the glass, slowly sliding downward. Each line moves at its own pace. No two are the same. All of them are unhurried. I notice a small garden beside one house. The fence around it is low and wooden. The rain darkens the wood, making its color deeper and calmer. Inside the garden, plants rest quietly, leaves heavy with water. The soil smells fresh. The air feels cool and clean. It is easy to breathe here. I slow my steps even more, almost stopping, almost still. The rain continues its soft rhythm. Tap, tap, tap. It lands on leaves, on stone, on the ground, always the same gentle sound. I take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. There is no need to go anywhere else. This moment is enough. The streetlight ahead glows softly, its light spreading in a wide, gentle circle. The rain passes through it, turning into tiny threads of gold. They fall slowly, quietly without pattern. I walk into the light and then out of it again, letting it pass over me like a warm blanket. Behind me, the light remains, steady and calm. Ahead of me, another light waits, patient. Between them, the night feels soft and safe. The road is empty. No cars, no movement, only space. I notice the sound of my coat as it shifts slightly with each step. A soft fabric sound. Nothing sharp, nothing sudden. My hands rest comfortably by my sides. My shoulders stay loose. My neck feels relaxed. The town seems to breathe slowly with me. I pass another house. Its porch light is off, but a small light shines from a window near the back. The glow is dim and steady. Inside, someone may be sleeping already, or perhaps sitting quietly letting the night pass. There is no need to imagine more. The light itself is enough. The rain keeps falling exactly the same as before. It does not grow stronger. It does not fade away. It stays. I follow the street as it gently bends again. The bend is wide and smooth, like a slow turn in a calm river. Nothing sudden, nothing sharp. Trees line this part of the road, their branches stretching gently overhead. The leaves catch the rain, holding it for a moment, then letting it fall. Drop by drop, the sound here is layered and soft. Rain on leaves, rain on pavement, rain in the distance. All of it blends together into one steady hush. I pause beneath the trees, not fully stopping, just slowing. The air here feels slightly cooler. The smell of wet leaves is gentle and clean. I breathe in and out. The town feels very old and very kind. It has seen many nights like this. It knows how to be quiet. I begin walking again, keeping the same slow pace. Each step feels light and easy. There is a small sign near the road, pointing toward a park. The park is dark now, resting. The sign is simple, its letters clear and calm. Rain gathers along its edges, then slips away. I pass it without turning. There is no need to go anywhere else. The road continues, steady and familiar. The surface glistens under the lights, reflecting soft shapes and colors. Nothing sharp, nothing bright, just blurred light and shadow, moving gently as the rain falls. The night feels wide, it feels open. There is plenty of room to rest inside it. My steps remain slow. My breathing remains steady. The rain stays the same. A distant clock marks the time very softly without sound. The town knows the hour without needing to announce it. Everything is where it should be. I notice the warmth of the lights against the cool air. The contrast feels comforting, balanced, gentle. The houses continue along the street, each one quiet, each one settled. Roofs darkened by rain, walls holding warmth inside. The windows reflect the streetlights, creating soft echoes of light. They shimmer slightly as the rain moves. I walk past another bench, empty and still. It waits patiently, not expecting anyone. The rain touches it gently, just as it touches everything else. The night does not rush past. It lingers, it stretches. I let my pace slow even more, until each step feels like a pause between breaths, a pause between thoughts. There is nothing to solve, nothing to decide. The rain continues, and the lights glow, the town rests, and as I move forward slowly, gently through this quiet night, the calm repeats itself again and again, steady and soft, easy to follow, easy to remain in, carrying the same peaceful feeling onward, without change, without effort, without end. I continue walking, still slowly, perhaps even more slowly than before, as if time itself has softened and stretched, allowing each moment to rest fully before the next one arrives. The rain remains gentle. It has not changed. It feels steady and familiar now, like a quiet companion that walks alongside me without speaking. The town seems to sink deeper into its nighttime calm. Nothing new appears. Nothing disappears. Everything simply stays. The street beneath my feet feels smooth and cool. Small puddles have formed in shallow places, resting there without movement. The rain touches them softly. creating tiny circles that fade almost as soon as they appear. I step around them without thinking. My body knows where to go. There is no effort. The air feels calm against my skin, not cold, not warm, just balanced. I notice how the light from the street lamps looks softer now, as if the rain has gently blurred their edges. The light does not shine sharply. It spreads wide and quiet, resting on the ground. Each lamp feels like a small island of warmth. Between them, the darkness is gentle and open, not heavy, not closed. I move from one pool of light to the next, slowly, without purpose, without direction. There is nowhere I need to arrive. The sound of the rain continues to wrap around everything. It fills the spaces between thoughts. It smooths the edges of awareness. Somewhere nearby, water moves quietly along a gutter. It does not rush. It simply flows, following the shape of the street, finding its own calm path. I listen without focusing. The sound blends into the night. The houses along this part of the road feel older. Their walls are solid and patient. Their windows are small and steady. One window has a lamp left on inside, its shade a soft cream color. The light does not flicker, it remains constant, as if it has all night to stay awake. Curtains hang loosely, barely touching the glass. The rain leaves slow trails across the window, catching the light as they move. I pass by quietly, not disturbing anything. A low stone wall runs alongside the sidewalk for a while. Its surface is cool and dark, dotted with tiny reflections of light. Rainwater rests in the shallow spaces between stones. The wall feels grounding, solid, unmoving. I slow even more as I walk beside it, matching its steady presence. My breathing remains slow and easy. In, out. Nothing pulls my attention away. Nothing asks me to think. The night feels wide enough to hold everything gently. The street curves again, very slightly. So slightly that it feels more like a suggestion than a turn. I follow it without noticing when it begins or ends. Trees appear again, spaced comfortably apart. Their trunks are dark and still. Their branches rest quietly above. Leaves glisten softly with rain. Some of them release a drop now and then. The drop falls, it lands, and then it is gone. I notice how calm this feels, how ordinary, how safe. There is no story unfolding here. There is only the quiet passing of time. The rain continues at the same gentle pace, not heavier, not lighter. I walk beneath another streetlight and notice the warmth of its glow on my face. It feels comforting, like a soft hand resting briefly on my shoulder. Then I move past it, and the feeling fades naturally without loss. The road remains empty. The sidewalks are clear. The night belongs to itself. Somewhere in the distance, a faint hum exists, perhaps from a building or a faraway street. It is so soft that it feels more like a presence than a sound. I do not focus on it. It fades into the background, joining the rain. I pass another garden, this one slightly larger. Its gate is closed but not locked. Inside, plants rest quietly, their shapes softened by darkness. The soil holds the rain gently. Nothing spills, nothing overflows. Everything feels balanced. I slow my steps again, almost drifting rather than walking. Each movement feels smooth, unforced. My arms hang comfortably. My hands feel warm. The town seems to encourage this slowness, as if it has been waiting for someone to move at exactly this pace. The rain continues to fall, touching everything equally. It does not choose, it does not judge. I notice how the light reflects on the wet road, stretching into long, soft lines. The lines tremble slightly as the rain falls, then settle again. They repeat this movement over and over. Gentle change, gentle return. The repetition feels soothing. Another house passes by. Its door is painted a dark color, barely visible in the low light. A small step leads up to it, clean and quiet. Nothing moves inside. Nothing needs to. The night has fully arrived now. It feels complete. I continue walking, letting the town unfold slowly, without expectation. Each moment feels similar to the one before it. That sameness feels comforting. The rain sounds the same. The lights glow the same. The streets rest the same. Time feels less important here. Minutes stretch. Seconds soften. I breathe in slowly and out. The path ahead remains clear and easy. It does not surprise me. It does not challenge me. I follow it naturally. A small sign stands near the sidewalk, its surface wet and reflective. The letters are simple. I do not read them. There is no need. The sign stands, the rain falls, the night continues. I pass by quietly. The air feels slightly warmer now, or perhaps I have simply settled more deeply into it. Either way, it feels comfortable. My pace remains unhurried, almost still. The town seems to hum softly with rest. Every building, every street, every light. I feel as though I could walk like this forever, without change, without effort. Or I could stop and stand quietly, and it would feel just as right. There is no difference. The rain continues its gentle rhythm, repeating itself again and again, without beginning or end. The lights remain warm, the streets remain calm, the night remains open and kind. And as I move forward, slowly, softly, through this small town at rest, everything stays unimportant. Everything stays safe. Everything stays easy, allowing the same quiet calm to continue, to repeat, to linger, carrying this gentle feeling onward, without needing anything more. I am still here, and now even the idea of walking begins to soften. The movement becomes smaller, slower, quieter. The rain continues, but it feels farther away now, as if it has moved to the edges of awareness. It is still falling, it is still gentle, but it no longer asks to be noticed. The town rests, the streets rest, the lights remain warm and steady without change. I slow until there is almost no movement at all, just a quiet presence, just being here. Breathing becomes the only rhythm that matters. A slow breath in and a slow breath out. Nothing else needs attention. The darkness feels soft, not empty, not heavy, just calm and wide and open. The rain blends into the night blends into stillness. Breathing in, breathing out. Each breath arrives gently, each breath leaves gently. There is no need to follow it. It knows what to do on its own. The town feels like a distant memory now, still there, still safe, but quiet enough to fade into the background. Lights glow somewhere far away, or maybe they always have. It no longer matters. Everything feels even, balanced, complete, breathing in, breathing out. Thoughts slow. Spaces between thoughts grow wider. Those spaces feel comfortable. Nothing fills them. Nothing needs to. The rain becomes a soft idea. The streets become a soft idea. The town becomes a soft idea, and then even those ideas begin to rest. Breathing in, breathing out, the body feels heavy in a pleasant way, supported, held, shoulders soften, jaw loosens, hands rest easily. There is no effort anywhere. The darkness feels deeper now, but also warmer, like a blanket pulled gently higher, like a room settling after the light has been turned off. Breathing continues, slow and natural. In, out, nothing changes. And that is exactly right. The night holds everything quietly. The rain continues without needing to be heard. The town remains without needing to be remembered. Awareness drifts softly, slowly, breathing in, breathing out. Each breath feels a little slower than the one before. Each pause between breaths feels a little longer. There is no counting, no tracking, just allowing. Stillness grows not suddenly but gently, like water becoming calm after a ripple fades. Nothing pulls attention forward, nothing pulls attention back. Only this quiet moment, stretching, settling, breathing in, breathing out. The body knows how to rest. It has done this many times before. It does not need guidance. The mind follows naturally like a leaf drifting to still water. Darkness deepens. Silence softens. Even the rain feels like part of the silence now. Breathing in, breathing out. Long pause, very long pause, safe, warm, held. Nothing is missing, nothing is waiting. The night does not expect anything. It simply allows rest. Breathing continues, quietly, effortlessly, in, out. And then even the idea of breathing becomes less important. It continues on its own, without attention. Thoughts fade like distant lights turning off, one by one without sound. Stillness remains, darkness remains, safety remains. There is nothing to do, nothing to notice, nothing to remember. Only rest, only quiet, only sleep, arriving slowly, gently, naturally. And everything stays this way, calm and still, as awareness drifts deeper and deeper and deeper.